Okay, we're here taking a look at the HVAC ductwork over at Lansdowne Avenue. Now, as we can see here, this pipe or this duct line goes right here towards the front. And if you break a house off in threes, front part, middle part, back part. Now here we got to find out if this just stops at the first floor or if it goes and feeds the first floor bedroom. So we're going to go take a look at that. Next here we see that in back of here is the return. So air is supposed to come back and it comes through here. So the idea here is that it comes through vents here, returns into the system. Okay, once it returns in, it feeds the air back into there, comes up and it blows out through the ductwork. Now we got the front part that we just went over. You can see here they put a controlled vent to allow heat into the basement so pipes won't freeze and to help it out a little bit. Now, in addition, you got the front trunk running over here, and you can see the the rear trunk, and you can see this rear trunk just simply goes right here, and it branches off into these two areas, okay? Basically these two. So what we got to look at, again, and I can see that this is shut off right here, and there's something covered over it. I see there's a little hole. I'm going to take a look upstairs. But this, I believe, went up the walls. And since we took down the wall, we're not feeding it anymore. So we have that, and we got to go all the way up to the second floor with it. And then here, we have something very similar. So we got to take a look at what's going on here. Probably have to take this down and move it and see what we need to do to feed the back part of the upstairs. Okay, we just came up the basement door right there, and going towards the front here, we can see over here is we're going to look for a vent that feeds the first floor. And we can see it right in there. Okay, and the idea is, does this thing also climb its way up and feed the first floor bedroom? So we have to go take a look and see if we can see a vent there. And if that's the case, then we should be okay for the first floor. Now, the rear, however, the middle and the rear is two separate matters. If you remember, I showed you that hole. Here's the hole right there. You can see the small hole. And of course, just as we said, this used to be an entire wall here, going all the way up. Well, they cut that off, and they cut off that vent. So there's one vent here, and I believe the second vent was covered up over this tile here. So now we have to find a place to feed both the rear and the middle bedroom. So let's go upstairs and take a look around. Okay, so we just came up the steps, and now let's go see if we can find that vent in the first floor up front, and there it is. You got the up front vent, so we should be good for the front of the house as far as ventilation. Now the problem is, just as we suspected, here is the middle one, and there's the vent for the rear. So I think the idea was that we had two vents. This feeds the upstairs, and the other vent fed the downstairs, because you got them back to back here. So now we have to figure out where we can run this to feed this middle and back bedroom. Okay, so what we want to do is, probably for the feed the middle bedroom, we come up with a duct line right here, come across, we gotta take the sheetrock down, come across, okay, this sheetrock, and then go up into the bathroom. And let's go take a look in the bathroom and see what we can do. But before we head up there, just realize that this wall here is almost aligned perfectly with the wall between the bathroom and the middle bedroom. So that's going to present a little bit of a problem, and I think we have a couple solutions for it. Okay, so we're in the bathroom. So what we do is probably come up here, bring that ductwork. Oh, we got joists going across. We're going to see how we can bring that around here, up, and break through here. So if we could come up here and break through, even if we have to come up, build a little soffit here, a flat one, we can break through and feed the middle bedroom here. Next, for the rear bedroom, our choice is to either build a soffit here at the corner going up or here at the window. We could possibly try and take it back here and run it from back here, but that's going to require more duct work. So I'm thinking the best place to put it is probably build the soffit right here along this wall. Yep, and we can just send it straight up and feed the back. And then of course we can feed the kitchen and the dining room. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, that's it as far as trying to fix this HVAC problem we're encountering here.